Earlier today, I was mentioning something to the young peoples in the chat, how it can be your loved ones that, you know, um, put you in a position to be a snitch. It can be your loved ones that put you in a position to not come home to your family. So, we mentioned early, we watched the video with OG Percy and we said, well, is Young Thug trying to protect anybody? You know, we all speculating that everybody that is working against Young Thug is the criminal. That's how a lot of people looking at it, because being a snitch in the black community, you're a criminal. Y'all know how crazy that is? In the black community, if you a snitch, and this probably goes beyond the black community, but I know we are the ones that hold this trophy right now. It may have came from the mafia, the word snitch, but right now the black community is in control. We hold more to the word snitch than anybody else, because as of now, other people are lining up to tell on motherfuckers. But within the black community, we hold that word dear, and that word means a lot for us. So, we said, is Young Thug trying to help anybody? Apparently, when we listen to his sister and we listen to people that coming from the Young Thug camp that's close, and his sister, like when it comes from them people, I guess they supposed to been shut their mouth. The people that took a plea deal. Now, Young Thug's brother took a plea deal today, or earlier today, or yesterday. And we all have our opinions on that. But I wanted to show y'all this right here. Before we get started, like I said, we're just gonna do a quick brief on this. For everyone talking about how Young Thug is standing strong by not taking a plea agreement, the district attorney office isn't offering Jeffrey Williams any deal that doesn't leave him in prison forever. He is the target of this case. Everyone else is optional. Wow. Don't get no clearer than that, huh? It don't get no clearer than that. So, as of now, Young Thug does not have an option to take a plea deal, as I've been saying for the longest. What's good, Blessing? So, I just ran across a video not too long ago where apparently Young Thug and his brother was not on good terms. Now I'm gonna let you hear this. Like I said, we got a main topic tonight. We finna get to that, but I got a few things I want to show you before we get to that. Now this is the video I ran across of Young Thug brother having an issue with him about Young Thug taking him off of the album. So I'm gonna let you hear this.
Just because somebody is your family don't mean that they won't turn on you. Everybody's surprised that Young Thug's brother took a plea deal after Young Thug's lawyer let everybody know that the worst thing that could happen to Thugger is people taking these plea deals, man. But what people fail to realize is that Young Thug's brother been hating on him ever since the beginning. So Gunna ain't the only snitch in his camp, man. Y'all need to look at this real fast before we continue. This is his brother complaining about Young Thug taking him off his album, and he was talking to his brother like he was just another man on the street, man. Listen at this shit.
Damn, my brother. I still love you though, bro, but you took me off your album, bro? Huh? You took me off your album, really? Because due to the fact I was just on the track list, I was just, you know what I'm saying, people were requiring my information, which I didn't give a fuck about, but people was requiring my information for the album. Now all of a sudden I see the track list, I'm not on there. So that tells me somebody got in their feelings about something somewhere down the line. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody's business but yours, but it's just funny to me that you took me off your album. Thanks, though, bro.
I'm
Now, whether this old or new, I don't know. But it just goes to show that when we are looking at these guys taking these plea deals, who knows the actual relationship that these people have with Young Thug? At the end of the day, when it comes to the part that I want you to see, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the relationship is. Because when it's time to go to jail and be locked up for a long time, relationships goes out the window. It don't matter how loyal you been. It don't matter how long y'all been homies. It don't matter if it's your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. When it's time for somebody to be facing 5 to 20 to 30 to 60 years in jail, man, a lot of relationship can be broken overnight. There are so many relatives that have put their family member in jail. There are so many husbands, wives have put their loved one in jail. I keep saying this over and over and over again. At some point, you have to learn from others' mistakes. If you keep sitting back looking at this for entertainment, you're not trying to really get the message out of this, because there's a message in everything. And I know that's hard, man. I try to tell myself that. I try to tell my lady that. There's a message in everything we go through and all our failures. What did we learn from it? A lot of us don't learn anything because we are so blinded by the entertainment of it. But I feel like if this case right here can't show you something, then you're not meant to see it. It's not your time yet. And what we all have to understand is there's a time period that all of us get to this level of understanding. Some of us reach this level at 15, 17, 21, 30, 40, 50. There are some people that say they have to bump their heads a couple times before they actually can get the message. Then there are some people that never bump their head. They just sit and watch. Wow, look at that motherfucker fucking up right there. Oh shit. He going to jail for 150 years? Oh fuck. He got life. He's serving 2 life sentences. So you telling me that man or that woman right there made that mistake, and that mistake cost them their life? Okay, I don't want to do that. See, some people get to learn from others' mistakes. And that's where I'm trying to persuade the people that watch my content. I want to persuade you to learn from these mistakes of others. Learn from the mistakes of me. I tell y'all my life. I tell y'all my life not to gain any cool points. I tell you my history so that you can see that I'm just a man like you. We all go up and we all come down. But if we don't learn from those going up and coming down session, we can never get back up. See, I have been down multiple times in life. But because I learned something about each time that I went down, it helped me to get back up faster. And I'm not here to give you a motivational speech or nothing like that. I just wanted to play that. Like I said, we're not going to be talking about the Young Thug thing tonight. We got something more important. But I just wanted you to see that it can be your friend. It can be your girlfriend. It can be your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. If you are out here doing illegal activities, When it's time to get sentenced, when it's time to face jail, no, my bad. When it's time to face prison, because see, there are some people that line up for jail. Go spend a 48 hours, 72 hours, a month. You feel me? Traffic tickets. There are some people that line up for jail, but there ain't a lot of people lining up for prison. So it's easy for a motherfucker to say, hey man, I got some information. While we was listening to this trial, we noticed that a man who got caught up by the police was willing to give information on a case he knew nothing about just so he can get out of jail. Y'all remember? If y'all been watching the trial, a man got pulled over by the police, ended up going to jail. He noticed that they was dealing with another case, and he said, hey, I got some information about that case. Come to find out, he don't know shit about the case. But just so he can get out of jail, he was willing to lie and say he knows something about the case. And they had an eyewitness. He was an eyewitness, and they end up prosecuting the other guy based off of what he said he saw. So you have to pay attention, man. Everybody talk about how they ready for this lifestyle. They can handle it. Bring it to me. I'm down for whatever. That's what they say in front of the crowds. It's easy to say anything when you're free. A motherfucker say anything when they free. But when they got you in the interrogation room, when they got you with 100 years, 40, 50 years, 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, man, that's a long time, dog. And that's a long time. Come on. Once again, are we paying attention? Dude stood up in court the second day and said he been in there 5 years with no lawyer. So he been in there 5 years with no lawyer. 5 years. So what are his chances of getting out of jail? Answer me that. For y'all that think this shit is a joke, for y'all that's running around taking life for granted, man, it's, at some point you better snap out of that. 5 years with no lawyer. So what are his chances of coming home? His damn show won't be coming home for this Christmas. He won't be home this Christmas. Once again, another situation. Y'all go to jail. You got a girlfriend you love. You got a wife you in love with. You got kids you love. That connection is about to get disrupted with that jail involved. People say they'll wait on you all the time. Have you not heard about the military? They not even going to jail. They going to serve their country and come home to find out that their wife or husband has stepped out and is still stepping out. Are you paying attention to that? So don't think if you go to jail, they'll wait when they won't even wait on a man or a woman that is going to serve the country. You have people come home, find their wife in bed with another man while they done been on 3 and 4 tours. So dudes, it sound good. You gonna ride with me forever? You down with me? It sound good. But man, that's a lot of pressure, dog. That's a lot of pressure you putting on somebody else because of your actions. And as you see, Young Thug did not step up and say, hey, when they got pulled over with the gun or whatever, Young Thug ain't say it's mine. Gunna ain't say it's his. Or the other dude. So, I think it was 3 dudes. I don't know if it was 3 or 2. But nobody claimed it. So now we all are a target because people say they're real, but nobody knows what real is when it comes to the street life. It's just something to say for right now. But when it come down to it, ain't nobody gonna be what you thought real was. Cause real gonna be, man, shit, it's his. It's, you know how easy it is to say it's the other man in the other room? Cause y'all like, see, it's hard for a motherfucker to say. It's hard for a motherfucker to say it's you in front of your face. Y'all ever notice that? It's easy for somebody to lie on you when they not around you. But when you right in their face, they can't say that same lie that they told on you. It's easy for a motherfucker to go into the office. Hey, man, you know so-and-so ain't come to work today. Or you know so-and-so been stealing out. But guess what? When you around, hey, tell them what you told me. Man, hey, man, come on now. I ain't saying that. Then you came here and told me so-and-so been stealing out the office. Or, you know, whatever. It's easy for a person to tell on you and never had to see you again. It's easy. They do it all day, every day. That's why you see people like T.I. say, hey, can you show me the paperwork of me telling on anybody? It's easy for some of these people to say that because they know you can't go get the paperwork. They know you don't even know how to get the paperwork. Most of us, I want to show you something though. I just wanted to show you that right there. For y'all that got to hear me from the beginning with that story. Now I want to show you something right here.
Bello on the bello.